G'day guys, it's Jared here. Today is the day I've been waiting for a month or two now. I have designed my own gel blaster and I have ordered all the parts in to pretty much make it from scratch, apart from the gearbox that I bought. I bought a SKD M4S S gearbox. It's a Gen 8. So yeah, I ordered all the parts in. Most of them are here, some aren't yet, but just to run the gun, everything that I need is here. So this gun, I've decided that I'm calling it the S40 Lone Wolf. Why? Because I felt like it. That's pretty much the best answer I can give. Just to clear things up a little, this video is just really of the build. I might put a little bit in at the end of it actually firing, seeing how much it can shoot, like how far I can shoot. But apart from that, this is just going to be a build tutorial, I guess you could say, or a video of me building the Lone Wolf. So yeah, stick around. Alright guys, so this piece here is what you use to connect your battery. So that has a positive and negative wire. I use red for positive, black for negative. That's pretty much universal everywhere. And so that just goes through the buffer tube and you connect your wire and battery. Bing bada boom, you shoot your gun, essentially. So I'll walk through how to wire it, just because I had a bit of confusion when I was trying to find out how you wire them, and it wasn't actually until I went to a shop that I bought the gearbox from that the guy there was kind enough to tell me how you actually wire them. So I'll go through that because I don't think many people have actually, or anyone at all has really explained how to. Alright, so the first thing is the battery positive, the positive wire from the battery that goes to the positive platform, I guess you could call it, of the motor. Just like that. So that's fine there. Alright guys, so from there you put another positive wire from the motor positive to one of the mag terminals, and the one you put is on this rear terminal. So the wire will go from about there to there. So I'll just slot this into here quickly to get a rough estimate of how long of a wire I need. Alright, so there we go guys. That is, so I've got one from the battery plug, and that's positive wire running to the left side. If you're looking from behind it, to the left side terminal, platform, whatever you want to call it. And then you've got another positive wire, and you run that wire to the rear mag terminal. So they're just little spring terminals. Kind of helps to pop out the mags as well. Alright guys, so now I've wired the positive wire from the battery plug to the positive on the motor, and then from that positive on the motor I put another wire, which I am then going to put over to the rear terminal, the one closest to the trigger. Alright guys, so I've just finished wiring all of this up. I have a 7.4 LiPo battery here, but first I'm going to just run through what I wired because my card ran out of storage. Yeah, so positive battery terminal goes to the positive motor. So then the positive motor, you then run a wire to the rear mag terminal. From there, you've got the negative battery terminal goes to the center of the trigger switch. You run a negative from the bottom trigger switch to the negative motor terminal, sorry. And then from the negative motor terminal, you run that to the front mag terminal. Alright, so that's out of the way. I might go in eventually and just go over in another video how to wire it all up. But now comes the test. So I'm excited. I really hope it works. Because if it doesn't, I've done something wrong, which I haven't. Alright, 7.4 is plugged in. There we go. Everything is running. Everything's running perfectly. Alright guys, it's been 2 days since that last video, and I have a bit of a backstory as to why. So I did have an aluminium barrel in the T-piece that I was using for the gun, and when I was cutting that I kind of broke it. So now I've had to put a plastic one in just for the time being until I get a new aluminium barrel. But yeah, that is why it's 2 days later now. So it still works the same. It's a little less accurate than an aluminium barrel, but that's why. Alright guys, so here are all the pieces to put the gun together. So I've got the body, which I've already put an adapter on for the buffer tube to go into. I've got this little adapter so that I can put the metal handguard on. A standard nylon stock. It's got a bit of a rubber end to it. I've got the aluminium handguard. Right here I've got an aluminium outer barrel which goes over the plastic barrel that I have at the moment. I've got an 11.1 volt battery, a 7.4 volt battery, which is bigger for some reason. Don't ask me why. I've got 2 mags here, and then I've also got a scope from another gun, which really does nothing, but it makes it look cooler. Now guys, just with this part here, this is a part needed to put an aluminium barrel onto an M4A1 type body receiver. Now this does work, this little bit here, but it is better to get rid of this part here, cut it off, and then replace it with this little part here, which you'll epoxy in, and then use a barrel nut. Use a little barrel nut to secure it, and they're both parts, both these and this part, they both work the exact same, but this will probably be a bit, there goes my parts, this will probably be a bit sturdier in the long run, but it doesn't matter. Alright, so first of all, I'm going to put the handguard on. So to do that, first I need to put this adapter, which I just talked about, onto the gun. So it's as simple as just sliding it over, putting it in position, and then tightening those little screws there, little grub screws. Actually, I just realized, first I'm going to put this aluminium outer barrel on. So that just slots over the inner barrel that's already there. And then just using a special Allen key that came with the adapter, you just tighten up. I'm just going to tighten up these scrub screws here to stop it from falling out unwantedly, unexpectedly, whatever you would say. So that makes that nice and secure. Yeah, that's not going anywhere unless I want it to. Now I can put the aluminium handguard on. All these aluminium parts for a gel blaster, they add really nice weight, but I would suggest if you are putting on a metal handguard, or on the flip side a metal buffer tube, always try to even it out and get both. Otherwise you try to run along with your gun and like this, and yeah. In here I've already put a little adapter, and that just stabilizes the outer tube, stop it from flailing around. So with that in place, I'm just going to make sure it's straight, and from there I'm just going to tighten up these little screws that will stabilize it and won't let it move around. Alright, there we go, metal handguard is on, it's not going anywhere. Now I'm going to put the aluminium buffer tube in, and these do come with a little adapter piece that you'll need to get for it to screw on, essentially. Battery wires just go through there, and then that just screws up like so. Now once that will get to as much as it can go, just got to go back, and then you use the little collar to stop it from spinning. Alright, that's that. Aluminium buffer tube is on, and the blaster itself is starting to feel very evenly weighted. Alright guys, so now having that on, I'm going to put this stock on. That just slides over, just like that. Alright, so this is the S40 Lone Wolf. That is the gun that I have designed and have built from scratch. I'm going to put this scope on just for looks. It really doesn't render any purpose. There we go, and as you can see, this blaster is starting to look really damn nice. Alright, now this receiver takes M4A1 or SCAR mags, so I've got two here. Oh, and another thing that I will just say, mags just fall right out, which is always really nice. I don't need to pull it, I don't need to push in the mag release and really yank it out. It will just fall out on its own, which is really damn cool. Alright, now to test this thing. Alright guys, so this is the S40 Lone Wolf. At the moment I've put the 7.4 volt in it, just to show you guys what the 7.4 volt runs like. After this test, after this mag, I will put an 11.1 in and show you the same thing, show how fast it can shoot, all that whatnot. Alright, so that red cubby house is about 20 meters away. So if you can see, I'm going to turn safety off. Now, I don't know if you can see, you probably can't on camera, but this makes the distance with no problem. Now, as I said before, because of the plastic barrel that I have in here at the moment, there is a bit of a spread on it, but I'll get rid of that when I put the aluminium barrel in. So yeah, now for the 11.1. Alright guys, so I've now put an 11.1 volt battery in here, and yeah, I'm going to show the difference of what batteries can do. So same thing, 20 meters away. Now already just with that you can see the 11.1 really does make it shoot a lot faster and harder. And yeah, there with the 11.1 I've found that it does make the spacing out of the gels a little smaller, but not too, it's not something that is really massive. The 11.1 really does make them fly. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, all of those pellets, gels, whatever, they all hit and they all went in a straight line. There are a few that curved around, but I guess that is any airsoft, gel soft, whatever, even paintball. You know, there'll always be ones that curve, ones that go straight, but the amount that did go straight for a gun that I've built myself, I'm very happy with. Now guys, just as a little bonus clip, I'm going to throw in what these can really do to you if they do hit you. They don't sting. If you've ever played paintball, these are like, paintball's like 10 times worse than getting hit by one of these. I shouldn't say that they don't sting. They sting a little bit, but it's nothing to really cause any injury. So at the moment I've got an 11.1 volt battery in here, and I'm going to show just what these can do. So just show you, yeah, you'll be able to see. So right away you can see that there'll be little red marks showing up, little welts will appear. They actually look really cool on camera actually. Look at that, got goosebumps from it as well. But yeah, that really, and that's from point blank as well guys, that will disappear in a day. So yeah, gel blasters, they don't hurt no matter what anyone says. They can't do any damage to you. Just make sure if you are playing around with them with other people, make sure you wear eye protection, because these can, if they get in your eye, I mean, it's the same as anything in your eye will hurt and irritate your eye. But guys, being hit with a gel blaster, that is really all they do, and that's at point blank, and they don't even really raise very much. You'll get sometime they raise a little, but look at this is the worst I've got, and this is from what, it was maybe 5-6 centimeters away. So yeah, I will be posting videos of this on YouTube and my Instagram. I will put my name right about there. So yeah, go follow me on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube, like, comment. I will be posting more videos of this and more gameplay videos. Well, I will be posting, I haven't done any at the moment, but I'll be posting gameplay videos with this and my SKD M4SS, and a special new blaster soon that I am getting. But for now, thank you very much for watching. This is the S40 Lone Wolf custom Gen 8 gel blaster that I have designed and made by myself. So thank you very much for watching guys, and I'll see you in another video.